with weakened tree systems, when the wind starts blowing, there is an increased chance that trees and vegetation could come down into power lines or other electrical infrastructure, causing outages.
A message from BC Hydro that after a hot and dry summer, trees are damaged across the province and customers should expect more power outages this fall.
I'm not happy about it, but I can understand that it is possible that a winter storm or a fall storm could knock trees down as they're stressed out. You can tell that a lot of them are.
John Richardson, an expert in forest and conservation sciences, says many of the trees in BC haven't been getting enough water during one of the driest summers on record. And because of the drought, they dry up and become fragile.
The trees operate by drawing water up almost like a straw. And these are very, very tiny little straws, but they have to draw water all the way from the ground right up to where the leaves are. And if it doesn't work, they end up with little air pockets in those straws, and then it weakens.
BC Hydro's meteorologists are warning of what they call elevated risk of significant power disruption in the event of a windstorm this fall, and that crews are ramping up for storms to come.
Trees and adverse weather are the #1 cause of power outages. In BC, we have a lot of trees in this province, more than most utilities per kilometer of power line.
I mean, it's fair that climate change impacts us all, I think. So I think it's only fair to kind of expect that. However, obviously, power is a thing we cannot live without.
BC Hydro says crews have had to replace more than 1,400 power poles and close to 90 kilometers of power lines since May, largely because of wildfires.
The roots have probably been broken, burnt up, but the soils themselves have also been weakened, and so we end up with a lot more erosion. And if you start getting erosion on, especially on sort of steep landscapes, those trees are going to just come down with it as well.
To prepare, BC Hydro says it's working on its vegetation management program, which includes inspecting trees and other plants near buildings. They're urging British Columbians to have an emergency kit handy in case of an outage that could last 72 hours, with flashlights, batteries, non-perishable foods, water, and medication. In Vancouver, Kate Walker, City News.